Hello and welcome to another episode of the Social Connection, your one-stop shop for all social media updates. I'm Preeti and with me Shreya.
It is the end of another year of social networking and the beginning of a new one. So in the next half an hour, we'll take you down memory lane and see what made it big on social media in 2014. But first up, the headlines.
See the government's major digital initiative this year.
And catch India's top social media campaigns of 2014.
In past few years, concept of governance has changed dramatically. Indian citizens are now more curious and they want to stay in thick of things with changes and policies of government.
Absolutely. Over the years, there have been some government officials that include high-ranking politicians and even certain government agencies making their presence felt on social media. Here's a report.
The states are responsible for educating citizens about new changes and policies. Earlier, this aspect of information sharing was taken care by print or press media. However, growing popularity of social media inspired government and its department to adopt it. This is certainly a big positive step, and let's take a look at some of the ambitious digital initiatives taken by the Government of India. Digital India is an initiative of Government of India to integrate the government departments and the people to ensure effective governance. It also aims at ensuring the government service made available to citizens electronically by reducing paperwork. The vision of Digital India aimed to transform the country into a digitally empowered society and knowledge economy. The program will be implemented in phases from the current year till 2018. It would also bring in public accountability through mandated delivery of government services electronically, a unique ID, and e-Praman based on authentic and standard-based interoperable and integrated government applications and databases. The government launched .Bharat domain name in August 2014. With the launch, individuals of companies who are interested in owning a website with domain name in Hindi language would be able to book the name in Hindi script. The name would have .Bharat in Hindi script as its extension instead of commonly top-level domains such as .com, .net or .in. Launched in 8 major Indian languages, since the name .Bharat, CCTLD is shared by other Indian languages such as Boro, Dogri, Konkani, Maithili, Marathi, Nepali and Sindhi Devanagari. Prime Minister launched the MyGov portal, designed as a medium for people to connect with the government and to contribute to the governance by giving their opinions on key projects. The government will seek the people's feedback and suggestions to expand the nature and scope of MyGov in future. The PM said MyGov is a technology-driven medium that will provide people a chance to contribute to good governance. The portal will bridge the gap between people and government. The portal will allow citizens to participate in multiple theme-based discussions and share their ideas with a wide range of people. The portal has been divided into several groups like Clean Ganga, Girl Child Education, Clean India, Skilled India, Digital India and Job Creation. As the concept of governance has changed, youth are now more curious and active on social media. This has made governments become responsive towards the issues of general public importance on this platform. The prospect of social media as a governance tool was recognized by Government of India, and social media sites of different ministries were started rapidly after Narendra Modi became the Prime Minister of India. Consequently, many union ministers also joined the social media sites. PM himself used social media platforms quite successfully for providing information of his policies and his day-to-day activity through Facebook and Twitter. His activities on social media channels are not limited to Facebook and Twitter. He has gone even an inch more than the politicians.
Everyday people on Facebook, Twitter and other social media channels are bombarded with new hashtags, contests and other campaigns to hook them up to brand and social causes. While some campaigns stand out, many sink without a trace.
Yes, you must have noticed hashtag Alex from Target or Ice Bucket Challenge being the runaway successes of 2014 on social media, both originating in America. India also has its share of viral trends which grabbed enough attention. Take a look.
Social media marketing has evolved a lot. This year has witnessed a rise in social media campaigns in the country. Let's get started then. With a YouTube count of 3.2 million views, Nescafe has managed to portray the emotions of 1 million people brilliantly with the new campaign #ItAllStarts. It surely became a star campaign in the social media circle. The plot takes us through the journey of a struggling comedian who has a stammering problem. But he doesn't give up on his passion and eventually turns one of his biggest drawbacks into a unique ability. Users showed their praise with #ItAllStarts on Twitter and Facebook, which makes this campaign one of the most highly successful campaign of this year.
Let's get started.
After ALS Ice Bucket Challenge, emerged a newer and desier challenge, #RiceBucketChallenge. It was the Indian Desi twist to the #Ice Bucket Challenge on social media. Manjulata Kalanidhi, a journalist from Hyderabad, came up with the idea for a rice bucket challenge. All that one has to do is pick up a bowl of rice and hand it over to a needy person. A Facebook page dedicated to the challenge gained nearly 50,000 fans within 10 days, besides scores of people from all walks of life donated to the cause and joined the campaign. Bharti Airtel's ad campaign boss had left some people smiling and some others smirking. Love it or hate it, you cannot ignore it, as the campaign was watched, shared and scrutinized on the World Wide Web. The ad features a couple in which the lady plays a dual role as both wife and the boss.
बॉस को बोलो कि वाइफ बुला रही है।
तुम ही बोलो ना बॉस को।
With around 10,000 mentions spread across various channels on social media, it generated more than 14.5 million impressions, which means around 1.4 crore people potentially viewed this post.
आज बहुत खास दिन है।
Google India made a gem of an ad as a part of its #Pledge to Vote campaign. The true story of Shyam Saran Negi was part of the search engine giant's digital campaign that sought to encourage Indians to vote. Just short of being 100 years old, A Mountain Man's appeal to the nation to vote had 10 times the number of hits online than a Bollywood megastar's musical video. In a rather emotionally charged video, Google India's YouTube channel featured 97-year-old Shyam Saran Negi, believed to be India's first voter. Negi cast his vote during the nation's first ever general election in 1951. He has voted in every general election since then. Philips India started a campaign titled as Husband Initiated Movement or Him to Fight Breast Cancer, which has a 2-minute film called The Silent Couple at the core. It urges husbands to share some household chores with their wives so that they can use that time to do the self-examination test at home. The video was uploaded on the YouTube channel in October 2014 and has clocked more than 2 lakh views since then. In the recent past, we have had Fortune's Dadi Ki Do Chamach Dal campaign, ICICI's Bande Achhe Hain campaign, Google's India-Pakistan reunion campaign, and many more. They all do one thing. They make you nostalgic, all of them give you that warm feeling, and all of them are sensational hits.
Happy birthday, Yara. Oh, so Ballu.
We are heading for a short commercial break. We'll be back in a short while. Stay tuned.
Welcome back. As we approach the end of 2014, it is a time when all big tech firms are taking their annual look back at the year gone by. From the general elections to Kashmir floods, social media giant Facebook has revealed some of the most discussed topics on the platform over the past 12 months. Take a look.
As we are heading towards the end of 2014, social media giant Facebook takes a look back at the moments, places and people that moved us over the year. In its year review, Facebook said general elections, which was held in April-May, was the most discussed topic in India. Indian Premier League, World Cup, Mars Orbiter mission, Kashmir floods, mobile company Xiaomi's entry to India, in that order, were the most discussed topics on Facebook in India. The Year in Review 2014 has ranked Bollywood actress Alia Bhatt in the list of 10 most discussed topics. Mary Kom biopic followed Bhatt in ranking. The networking site has not only been used as a social networking platform by people to discuss over trending topics and sensitive issues, but has also brought the world closer by spreading awareness. 2014 witnessed people getting together to support a cause. Malaysia Airlines, whose MH370 mysteriously disappeared, also figures in the chart. Conflict in Gaza was another topic in the list. The site also stated that India Gate was the most checked in places during the year. It was followed by Taj Mahal, Gurudwara Bangla Sahib, Nandi Hills and others. Cookie Jam was the top global games in 2014, followed by Bubble Witch 2 Saga, Candy Crush Soda Saga. Globally, the World Cup in Brazil was the most talked about topic. That perhaps come as little surprise given that Facebook had previously revealed the sporting extravaganza was the most talked about event in the platform's 10-year history. It was followed by Ebola outbreak, the Brazilian elections, Robin Williams, the Ice Bucket Challenge, Malaysia Airlines and the Sochi Winter Olympics in terms of conversation drivers were the most discussed topics globally.
Modi will become the leader of the world's largest democracy.
Jews and Arabs refuse to be enemies, with dozens more pictures and stories.
At the time when no one speaks, your voice gets so loud that everyone has to hear it.
And start defining ourselves by who we are. We can all be freer.
Microblogging site Twitter revealed few interesting data relating to trending conversation throughout the year 2014, which includes the top trending events and topics in India this year.
Absolutely. As per the latest revelations, Prime Minister Narendra Modi's election victory tweet tops the list of the most retweeted sections, while Bollywood celebrities dominated the list of the most followed accounts. Take a look.
As part of 2014 Year on Twitter, the microblogging site has released the list of its most memorable tweets of the year. The golden tweet, the most retweeted tweet ever for 2014, was Prime Minister Narendra Modi's election-winning tweet in India, followed by actor Salman Khan tweeting the theatrical trailer of his film Kick. ISRO's Mars Orbiter has also made it to the list of top 10 tweets, with its 2 tweets celebrating its historic journey to the Red Planet. In addition, the firm in its 2014 Year on Twitter in India mentioned the top 10 Indian moments when the number of tweets had peaked on the microblogging website. The top spot has been taken by the moment when cricketer Rohit Sharma scored a record ODI score of 264 runs against Sri Lanka on November 13th. The moment when actor Rajnikant joined Twitter was ranked second. Other moments which made it to top 10 Indian moments list include Arvind Kejriwal filing nomination papers from Varanasi, India celebrating Diwali, Arvind Kejriwal being arrested for protesting on streets of Delhi. The fastest rising Twitter hashtag trends in India saw a mixture of sports, disasters and political campaigns. Conversations around the 2014 FIFA hashtag World Cup led the trends, followed by the disappearance of the Malaysian Airlines flight hashtag MH370. Meanwhile, hashtag Muffler Man, a campaign led by the fans of Aam Aadmi Party in support of leader Arvind Kejriwal, gathered momentum towards the end of the year. Apart from Prime Minister Narendra Modi, the top 10 most followed Indian Twitter accounts are dominated by Bollywood stars including Amitabh Bachchan, Shah Rukh Khan, Amir Khan and Salman Khan. Top 10 Indian Twitter accounts with the most follower growth featured Prime Minister Narendra Modi, actor Amir Khan and Amitabh Bachchan. Finally, the microblogging network listed some of the most famous Indian personalities and organizations that joined Twitter in 2014. Some of the biggest names and organizations include superstar Rajnikant, actor Arjun Kapoor, the President of India, ISRO's Mars Orbiter, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare and Ministry of Railways.
It's time for a short breather. We will be back with the top 5 YouTube videos and this year's Twitter and Facebook changes.
This year, Twitter and Facebook saw many changes. From the number of images attached to Facebook's page composer being changed, the two social networks went on doing changes this year. Take a look.
2014 was the year of changes for social networking sites Twitter and Facebook. It saw several new design rollouts, add-ons and updates. Starting from Twitter, one of its first changes was its new web view that added an inline composer of tweets. So now you can add a new tweet much faster from the left-hand side menu. The update also includes a refreshed design for the navigation bar and a profile setting to choose accent colors. The site also added inline image previews to its official apps, including its web view. It also provided the facility of sending and receiving images on direct messages. The microblogging site began providing tailored tweets to its users, and for advertisers, it gave the facility of promoting themselves on the timelines of the users. To make Twitter ads more effective and appealing, tailored audience was rolled out for all advertisers too. Facebook, on the other hand, pushed for high-quality content, including news from media outlets. To keep posts from friends populating the news feed, Facebook said it will bump up stories that have new comments more often than before. The social network also expanded its offline conversation measurement to help retailers get more out of Facebook ads. Retailers can now collect personal data about offline consumers, upload it with a hashtag, and Facebook then matches it with its internal data. This lets Facebook work out whether any of those purchases were made by consumers who saw one of the retailer's ads. Change is the only constant, and it is just a matter of time till we see the next few changes in 2015.
सोशल मीडिया की तमाम हलचलों के बीच साल 2014 का सूरज डूबने वाला है। सर्च इंजन के शहंशाह गूगल में 2014 की रोशनी में कौन छाया रहा, इसकी रिपोर्ट हमारे बीच आ गई है। इस साल कई नए चेहरे सामने आए तो कुछ पुराने चेहरों ने भी अपनी पकड़ बनाए रखी। एक नजर गूगल की रिपोर्ट पर।
गूगल इंडिया 2014 के आंकड़ों में जो चीज सबसे ज्यादा सर्च की गई वो IRCTC है। पिछले साल भी IRCTC ही पहले पायदान पर कायम थी। टेक डिवाइस में मोटोरोला का मोबाइल मोटो G, आईफोन और गैलेक्सी को पीछे छोड़ते हुए पहले पायदान पर छाया रहा। वहीं शख्सियत के मामले में 3 साल से लगातार सनी लियोनी को सबसे ज्यादा सर्च किया गया। टॉप 10 शख्सियतों में एक्टर और एक्ट्रेस का ही कब्जा रहा, लेकिन इनके बीच क्रिकेटर विराट कोहली 10वें नंबर पर अपनी जगह बनाने में सफल रहे। देश भर में जिसे सबसे ज्यादा सर्च किया गया वो IRCTC है। इसके बाद शॉपिंग साइट फ्लिपकार्ट दूसरे स्थान पर, SBI ऑनलाइन तीसरे स्थान पर, स्नैपडील चौथे और PNR स्टेटस 5वें स्थान पर रहा। गूगल ट्रेंडिंग सर्च में सबसे ज्यादा चुनाव 2014 छाया रहा। दूसरे स्थान पर FIFA 2014, तीसरे पर आईफोन 6। बॉलीवुड की फिल्मों में पहले पायदान पर सनी लियोनी की रागिनी MMS रही। बॉलीवुड हीरो में सलमान खान पहले, शाहरुख खान दूसरे और अक्षय कुमार तीसरे स्थान पर रहे। वहीं हीरोइनों में कटरीना कैफ सबसे आगे रही, उसके बाद दीपिका पादुकोण और आलिया भट्ट छाई रही। गूगल की ताज़ा रिपोर्ट से भारतीय लोगों की तकनीक को लेकर जागरूकता का अंदाजा लगाया जा सकता है और यह भी साफ साफ पता चलता है कि लोग ऑनलाइन शॉपिंग को तेजी से अपना रहे हैं।
We have reached the end of our show. Thank you so much for all your messages, mails and suggestions throughout the year. Continue sending your feedback at ddnews.com, @gmail.com, our Twitter handle ddnewslive, our Facebook page or on our YouTube channel.
Yes, before we sign off, wish you a very, very happy and prosperous new year from the Social Connection team. Thank you and bye-bye. See you in 2015.
Hey there, kiddo. Back again? That's a nasty case of gang violence you got there. Have they been using you as a lookout again? Well, don't you worry. Take a drop of this on a cube of sugar, and it'll keep you safe, okay? And if anyone says otherwise, send them to me. Remember, take one drop on a cube of sugar. It worked for Teddy.